Wow. I freaking love these side hills. Dang, man, it sounds so good in Generations. Alright, guys, of course, we're back with another quick Dokkan Battle video. Of course, we got some new EZA that got revealed for Int Super Tempo Gogeta, and of course, Int, right? Fellas and Galgun Trunks. So, yeah, again, these are pretty much like, this is the tampon unit from 2021, if I'm not mistaken, or, no, it's 2022. No, dang man, how did I forget already? I freaking forgot. But yeah, they finally got EZAs. Of course, they get Dokkan official for all the new info and details and for over them and everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it though. I'll make this video kind of short for you guys. I'll go Gogeta, we'll go over last because I heard he was pretty busted. Same thing goes for Force and Galgun. I heard they were pretty good support. Again, because plus they're now R2, so you already know they were going to be crazy. But yeah, but pretty much it seems like we're going to get an EX part. It was kind of confirmed in the game's files as well that pretty much that I think 2 units were going to come up, but yeah, it got removed. So I assume there was these two EZAs. It seems like it, from the top of my head. It's like these two were pretty much going to be the EZAs. They were revealed. So yeah, let's go ahead and run into those two. False and Galgun some love. Been a minute though. Okay, they were pretty much the best unit when they originally came out. Same goes for Ensign, also probably one of the best villain units in the game. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready and get started though. I brace them up pretty easy. So of course, they do bond a parent and child, or future sucker key 3, also that's a 170, not bad. Plus 1 key, and also that's 30% to battle fate. Okay. Their super attack effects now. 12 key, greatly raises the attack defensive for 1 turn, colossal damage. 18 key, raises attack and defense and mega colossal damage, and all let's get attack defense up 5% in battle. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's some good support right there. I like that. I love when characters do it though. Even the physical pain was like that too. Where she with the new EZA badge, where she would super attack, she would help out your allies. I love that. They're passive now. Activates under its animation when there's another bond of parent-child category ally on the team. Abundance characters entry. Key 7. Holy crap, there's a lot. Key 7. Defense of 100%. I love that for 5 turns. Damage reduction rate up 10%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type besides Int to Rainbow for 3 turns. Basic effects: Key 2, attack and defense of 200%, guard against all attacks, damage reduction rate up 20%. Launch additional attack with a great chance of coming a super attack. When attacking with 18 or more key, launches an additional super attack. I like that. Plus, when activating an active skill or when attacking with 24 key bond parent child category, let's get defense of 30%. I like that. It's cool. A lot of good support in key. For every attack received and dodge delay. Sorry, I got a burp. Key 2, up to max of 10. Attack of 20%, up to max of 100. Defense of 50%, up to max of 50. Crazy. Chance forming a crit up 10%, up to max of 50. As the first attacker on the turn, attack defense of 200%. Damage reduction rate up 30%. Okay, not bad though. They gave him a lot of damage reduction though, honestly, so that's crazy. And a lot of defense too. I kind of like that though. They gave him a lot of damage reduction and defense. We already know how the teams are going to be built though. You got a lot of team options with them, so I don't need to explain that because I usually do that with a lot of the EZAs anyway. But this is really good though. I like how they balanced them out with some support, a lot of support, and with a lot of buffs to their kits as well though. Again, like I said, they were already really good beforehand anyway, so I'm kind of glad what they did. They just buffed them up to how it would be pretty much nowadays, and I really do like that though, because like I said, when they originally came out, they were busted. They did a lot of super attacks, you tank with them a lot, but now they pretty much do that times 10 a little bit, pretty much with rainbow key, in addition to not making rainbow key spheres, where you have, you get bond parent and child buffs, or you'll get additional 18 key. I think it's either one though. I think it's both buffs count, but I mean, yeah, sometimes it does that though, depending, because it's a different part of the passive. When it's cut off at certain points, what do you really do like that? I was up getting used to the bullet point system. I actually do like it now. I was like, yeah, I don't like it. I got used to it for Dokkan videos. I'm really glad they're tweeting it out now in English, because I do like JP's a little bit better because they have everything into one. I do like that though. Global kind of separates everything, which is like, but it can't work out everything. It doesn't perfect, but honestly, they're good. This is what I kind of expected from them. Some support, buff, defensive power, buff. Again, this is the type of units I love seeing built in Dokkan though. Some support. Got some damage reduction in there. Got some defensive power. Got some offensive power. Got a lot of key support. I like how they're built. I love this type of unit. Perfect all the way. It's across the board. 10 out of 10, honestly. All right, let's go into freaking busted Gogeta, honestly. So, did I miss? I messed up. Did I miss it? Yeah. Okay, that was. Okay, that was 8 to 12 key. Okay, yeah. That was it. Okay, I had to make sure because I was like, did I read that? Right. But yeah, alright, I was going to Gogeta. It's his time. Okay, look like they didn't really do. Oh, yeah, he bought because he already does a lot. Anyway, plus, again, we have the physical one, we have this one, of course, we got the new one, so you can pretty much make a good triple Gogeta team there. You have Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the new EZAs with Pan and Trunks. Your team's already made for you right there, so he does infinite possibilities with them. This is going to be fun. So for Gogeta, now he does Graded Power or Shadow Dragon Saga Key 3, also to 170, not bad for his leader scale, super attack effect. Massively raises attack and greatly raises defensive for 4 turns. Immense damage. Okay, I love that too. Love that. Basically the attack, because I think when he originally came out, he had a lot of attack, especially with his active skill buffs. We didn't really do too much to him though, but like I said, he didn't really need that much anyway. He was already good. Basic effects, Key 4, attack and defense up 300%. Okay, they made him. Okay, that's really good right there. I'm glad though, because they didn't give too much to him though, but they gave him enough right here to let him survive, eat off a little bit. Attack effective against all types. I like that. Damage reduction rate up 40%. For 1 turn from the character's entry turn, damage reduction rate up 40%. For every attack received or dodged. Okay, pretty much like how they're built. Chances of performing a crit up 25%, up to max of 100%. As a second or third attacker in a turn, attack defense up 250, while the additional super attack. When receiving a super attack, great chance of nullifying it, counting with tremendous power for 10 turns. Okay, from the character's entry turn, I like that. High chance of nullifying it and counting with tremendous power starting from the 11th turn from the character's entry turn. Pretty much just said the same thing. But Gogeta, okay, that doesn't do bad. Again, it's pretty much how Father Son Galagun are built. But, he's not, as big as stacked as they are. But, I mean, he still has some good stuff here. The 4 key, attack defense up 300, effective against all types, which every unit has that nowadays, so it kind of really isn't special. But Gogeta did start the trend of that. It's glad they kept that. The damage reduction rate is pretty good. Another double damage reduction rate pretty good. The crate, I like that. Because a lot of people are probably going to being full additional for him. Or, dodge. But, because he has crit and additionals. But a lot of people are probably going to go additional and dodges for him, which has been the case for a lot of Saiyan Dokkan Fest lately. So, but for Gogeta, it's going to be a lot of additionals and dodge for him, too. I think crit's and dodge, I think, for him. Oh, it would be better. But for him, though, it's definitely going to be more additional, probably in dodge. Maybe a little crit in there, but I think additional dodge would be good for him. For them, though, I probably would say probably more additional. Probably additional dodge, probably, too. Again, that's pretty much every Saiyan built nowadays, though. But not bad, though. I like how they're built, though, and everything. They did really, really well with these guys. I'm really happy. Again, for Gogeta, it looked like they didn't really do too much, though. But what he has is perfect, though. It's going to help you out in a lot of fights. You got a tank. They also dish out some good damage. He's going to help out the other Gogetas and other GT hero units. With all the buffs and supports he's getting, he's going to help out Eagle a lot. He's going to be more offensive unit, and they're built amazingly well, honestly. They did really, really well. Like I said, the team for them, it's already built and simple, though. With their teams, usually a lot of feature stuff. Some blues, probably, physical Vegito Blue, Super EZA Vegito Blue. People could probably run the new one, of course. People could probably run the old one, the AGL one. Because, I mean, they are, but, I mean, they're, still good. They can be a still decent, good team player, honestly, though. What else? Because, I mean, the villain teams are futures are built for you anyway, so all the Masu and stuff. What else is good for them? Another good Trunks. A lot of people thinking they could do probably another Super EZA with the old Int sort of hook Trunks and Tex and Masu. That would be kind of crazy, though, honestly. If they got Super EZA, they just bump that out, honestly. They crossed it off the list. Because, I mean, it's got a lot to go for that anyway. I mean, we do got a lot of EZAs left for the game, but Super EZAs are pretty much going to be the new EZA 2s are going to be the new thing. But yeah, I mean, their teams are still really structured too, very well. So a lot of people probably went in my for her support, maybe, or probably the Trunks in my unit because they're actually really good, maybe. And like it's a good team stack with GT units. The new physical pan could probably be really good for you. Trunks, a lot of people have those units already rainbowed at least. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the new Goku that came out this year, Gogeta, got a lot of stack for you. Omega teams are built for him too. This Dokkan Celebration / Tanabata remake essentially. Gate provides a lot of good units with a lot of good teams, especially with Fuse Fighter because that team's already stacked already with the tech guides, physical 4s, the new Goku, this guy probably, Gogeta, the Goku and Vegeta from Tenya. Like, you have your team pretty much built for you right there. A lot of those units a lot of people should have by now because again, the game. But do with them though. But yeah, I mean, you got a lot of good teams for these guys, so I'm really glad they're doing this, though. I know Zane's, but I mean, it's typical. It's a cash cow. That's what they're going to do. There's pretty much everything I want to kind of cover. Check them on Gorilla today. Again, good overall. I'm positive. I'm happy with all this. But yeah, so you guys are, though. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Great up. All good you can get them. As you would say, safe. Wash your hands. God bless all of you. If going out, put on masks. Don't toilet paper. Really need to. Best you can. Of course, I have to subscribe and copy. I'm sure all my friends in Discord. So definitely freaking away. You guys are awesome. But you guys think about all the of course, like Jade. Again, very simple, very easy. Like I said, though, all good. Make sure you get these guys doing. You can a lot of free stones, a lot of stuff you can use for your account later. But yeah, see you guys there though. Again, now, peace out.